Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. From time to time we take a trip off the islands and we go to other places in the world, and today is such a day. Today we're going to go to the state of Oregon in the United States, to a brewery which is one of the larger ones actually on the west coast, and that is Rogue Ales. And we're going to look at a beer which I think might be a fairly new one. I'm not sure how new, but fairly new for them. It's called Rogue Newport Daze. But first, a little bit about Rogue Ales. Rogue Ales was founded in 1988 in the town of Ashland, Oregon, which is in the south end of the state, near the border of California. And Ashland is most famous for its annual Shakespeare Festival. And I'm not sure, I should check and see if it's started up again. Probably has. COVID is pretty much a thing of the past, and I imagine they probably have the Shakespeare Festival going on again in Ashland. And but within a year they moved to Newport, Oregon, which is on the coast, about halfway down from between Washington and California. And actually Rogue is not the Rogue River. It's named for the Rogue River, but the river that goes through Newport is actually the Yaquina River. I'll show you this picture of that with the bridge going across it. And their head brewer, John Mayer, became quite well known as a brewer on the West Coast, and they expanded rather rapidly, and they're kind of a good-sized regional brewery now. They also distill spirits. They make a variety of other things, including cheese and all sorts of stuff. And they have 11 different pubs, most of them in the Portland area, but also in Newport. And the main brewery is still in Newport, and you can visit there. It's quite a place. I've been there 2 or 3 times, and a very interesting place to visit here. And they're also notable for developing their in-house yeast, which they call Pac-Man yeast. And they use it in a lot of their beers, not the one we'll look at today, though. And so it was founded again in Ashland, Oregon by 3 Nike executives, moved to Newport, and that's where it's stayed since then, and they're still quite big. Unfortunately, what happens often with, I guess what we call legacy brewers, is newer, younger brewers come along, do more interesting, radical things, exciting things, and the older brewers kind of, we look at them in the rearview mirror, and people don't pay as much attention to them perhaps as they should. But Rogue still makes very, very good beer. And today let's look at one of them, and this is again called Rogue Newport Daze. So it has a picture, of course, of a surfer, and Newport is on the coast. It's a fishing port. This is a hazy pale ale, not a hazy IPA, but a hazy pale ale. And it's classified in Rate Beer as a pale ale, hazy, or / New England. And it's 5.5% and 35 international bittering units. Rate Beer, when I checked, there were 99 ratings, and the average was 3.53, 84 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and only 57 percentile for its style, which is, again, pale ale, hazy, or New England. Untapped, there were 22,676 ratings, and the average a little bit higher, 3.69. The malt bill for this is 2-row rolled oats, which is where the hazy element will probably come in there, and some white wheat. So the hops are 2, Sabro and El Dorado, and Sabro is commonly used in hazies. The yeast is not their Pac-Man yeast, but it's called Imperial Juice yeast. I've never heard of this. So, shall we give this one a go? These cans are really a little bit tough to open. Okay, there we go. And pour out here. Okay. Well, it is a little bit hazy, but not terribly so. Okay, with like a half a finger of kind of frothy white foam. Okay. All right, and yes, I do get a bit of, quote, juicy, unquote, aroma. Something rather floral, perfumey. Like rich sort of fruit juiciness, citrus. Something maybe like pineapple, maybe, and maybe kind of rich sort of tanginess of kind of stone fruit, maybe like a nectarine or something. Okay. Flavor is juicy. Get some tangerine. Certainly peaches. Yeah, very, very rich kind of tanginess. Nice. It doesn't have the big bite, kind of tongue-numbing bite that some hazy IPAs have. This again is a pale ale, so. Yeah, very, very pleasant. Yeah, this is nice. Hazy IPAs are a style that I sometimes wish would go away, but this is as a pale ale, it's very, very drinkable. Pleasant. With a light, kind of a sweet finish. Yeah. So the bitterness doesn't really come through with these hops. They're more fruity and juicy. So this is very nice, a very nice one. I think you should definitely give this one a go. Again, it's called Rogue Newport Daze, and they're kind of playing with, of course, the word day and the word haze as well here. And again, 5.5% and 35 international bitter units. Very pleasant, very, very drinkable, nice, hazy pale ale from Rogue. That is it for today. I hope you're doing well. Please take care and leave me a comment. Okay, I'd like to hear from you. Bye-bye.